So these notes are going to go in the back, this first set of notes of your composition book, and we're going to add in two graphs that we haven't added in. Okay, so this is again going to go in the back of your composition book. First one is going to be on circles. And there's two basic equations for a circle: x squared plus y squared equals r squared. When your center is at 0, 0. The other one is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared if your center is at h comma k. So let's say, for example, we were to graph x squared plus y squared is equal to 20, let's make it 16. So first thing you want to identify is your center. Your center is going to be 0, 0. Your radius is going to be the square root of 16, which is 4. So for this, if I draw my circle, let me just get my x and y axis. I'm going to have a point at my center, 0, 0. That's not actually a point, but it's like a locator point. And then I'm going to be going 4 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I am going to draw my circle. Okay, I'm just going to get a circle here. And if you're using the drawing tool, if you have any on Cami, okay, I know you're doing it in your composition book, you can just get the circle, hold shift, start at one of the points, and then you can drag it, and there's your circle. Let's try another one. So let's say, for example, we have x minus 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared is equal to 9. So my center is going to be 2, comma, negative 1. So what makes both the parentheses 0. And then my radius is going to be the square root of 9, which is 3. So for this one, let me draw my graph. I am going to go to 2, negative 1. From here, I'm going to go 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to draw my circle. And there you go. Now, in terms of domain and range for this, what I'm going to do is, for the first one, my domain is going to be from -4 to +4. My range is also going to be from -4 to +4. For my second one, my domain, remember domain are x's, I'm going to be going from -1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1 to 5. And my range is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, -4 to -2. -4 to -2. Now, if you want to turn to another blank page, we're going to do a sleeping parabola. That's going to be our next one that we're going to do. Okay. So I'm going to add a page and do that one. So on the next one, this is going to be a sleeping parabola. Okay. Sleeping parabola, sideways parabola. And the most basic one is going to be x equal y squared, where our center, not our center, sorry, our vertex is at 0, 0. And I'm actually going to move this down here because I'm going to do another graph on this side. So for this, what we're going to do is I'm going to draw my XY axis. And what's happening is I am going to be starting at 0, 0. That is the vertex. And instead of going out one, left and right and squaring that, I'm going to go up one. And 1 squared is 1. So I go out 1. And same down here. I'm going to, from here, go up 2. 2 squared is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. 3 squared is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there is my parabola. Okay, sleeping parabola. Now, this one here and the circle are both not functions. Okay, because you could draw a vertical line through it. So just a little note here, this is not a function by vertical line test because each x, so x's have more than one y, vertical line test. And that's true of both of them, okay? On the next one, the sleeping parabola, this one is also not going to be a function, but let me first give the domain and range. So the domain is going to be from 0 to infinity. The range is going to be from negative infinity to infinity. And again, by the vertical line test, not a function. Because if I was to draw a vertical line through this, it would touch at more than one point. And so that particular x would have 2 y's, and each x can only have 1 y if it's a function. Okay. So let's say x is equal to 2 times the quantity. And actually, let me write the general equation here. I'm going to write it above. So the general equation is going to be x is equal to a times y minus, and k always goes with your y, plus h. And your vertex is going to be h comma k still. Okay, even though everything's got flipped, it's still h comma k. So let's say we're going to graph x equal 2 times the quantity y minus 3 squared plus 1. So our vertex is going to be at 1 comma 3. Okay. And so I'm going to go to 1 comma 3. Let me just draw this out here. Sorry. Okay. And what I'm going to do is have a vertex at 1 comma 1, 2, 3. And then from here, I'm going to do just like a regular parabola, but instead of going out 1, I'm going to go again up 1 and down 1. 1 squared is 1, and then I'm going to double that because my stretch is 2. Up to 2 squared is 4. I'm going to double that. So I'm going to go out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's our parabola. Again, it's not a function. Our domain is going to be from 1 to infinity. Our range is going to be negative infinity to infinity. And that's the end of this set of notes. Then we're going to go and do notes in the front of our composition book.